Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eco Visionaries Global Group. I'm Dr. Halima Sadia, your host and host for this session. This session is very special session as we come together to discuss about sustainability, about climate change, about responsibilities of the global leaders towards making this world a better place and heal the earth. It's an honor for all of us to have Dr. Balakrishnan Ramanathan today, who has joined us from Singapore and who is the founder and managing director of ACE International Singapore. A big round of applause to Dr. B. Ramanathan.
Thank you.
His presentation is going to be a milestone in the field of sustainability. And we all expect lots of learning, lots of new things, and lots of interaction. My humble request to you all is that for Dr. B. Ramanathan, be very attentive, listen carefully, and whatever he asks, be honest and be quick in responding. So thank you, Dr. B. Ramanathan. And now over to you, please.
Thank you, Dr. Halima, for providing this wonderful opportunity. It's a great pleasure and honor to come in front of you to present my presentation about the Sustainability Development Goal number 9. I will start my slides and enable you to press enable.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, what is number 9? Can anyone write in the chat box and get the award? What is SDG 9? Yes, come on, everyone. What is SDG 9? Come on.
Enable the chat.
I'm sorry. This always happens from me. This is my mistake that I have not enabled it. And now yes. Now it is enabled. Everyone, yes, come on. And here we go. The winner of this first ice-breaking question is oh no one has written what is SDG 9. So Dr. B. Ramanathan, for you the entire field is empty. You can explain whatever you want. But yes, I can see now something is coming up. Mr. Nara Subramaniam is saying that it is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Vijay Kumar is saying resilient infra. Zarina is saying that it is end of cycle. Okay. So who is the winner, Dr. B. Ramanathan?
First come, first serve.
Okay, so Mr. Nara Subramaniam from Malaysia, congratulations. You are the winner of this quiz. What is SDG 9? And you have written correctly, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Yes, over to you, Dr. Ram.
Thank you. I started to share my slides.
Yes, you already shared and we can see your slide. Sustainability Development Goal 9.
Okay. Is it moving?
Yes, it's
moving.
Okay then. Yeah, good evening all. It is great pleasure and honor to stand in front of you as per the invitation provided by Dr. Halima Sadia on behalf of the Eco Visionary team. It's always giving the full energy and enthusiasm for us to connect together for this wonderful session. Today, the topic is Sustainability Development Goal number 09, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. It is the wonderful goal. The countries must need to focus very well for the sake of development and provided with the innovations which are going to make that transformation to achieve greater success. The Industrial Revolution is creating the space for us to think and prosper well. At the same time, we have to improve the infrastructure facilities which are going to enable the required help and support for those industries to excel well. The Global Sustainability Development Goals prescribed by United Nations, there are 17 factors. We have to focus the main thing on the innovation and infrastructure towards the industrial revolution to achieve greater things. Today, I'm going to focus on this particular goal. The innovation and infrastructures are the key factors, and it is providing the economic growth and the societal progress. Without economical growth, we can't achieve the good society and the progress in the people lifestyle as well as experience to gain. There are so many ways we have to focus for that, but at the same time, we have to promote the inclusive and sustainable industrialization, which are going to make the real transformation for the economy in the country. At the same time, we have to focus for the industrial revolution. Now we are in Industry 4.0, where the automation, data technologies, integration of different software, equipment, and people connected to the IoT, Internet of Things. At the same time, we have to focus for the institute and industry partnership, comprising with the multifaceted options, which are going to enable the potential growth section in all the sectors. We have different disciplines: arts, science, engineering, mathematics, as well as medical faculties. But at the same time, we have to focus in the unanimous way how to use all these multifaceted kind of sectors to focus for the industrial revolution. This is an example. Diversity of modern research with many disciplines lead for the futuristic world. IBM has comprised with these kind of components which are enabling them to focus for diversity of disciplines: artificial intelligence, blockchain, Internet of Things, quantum computing, physical science, biological science, semiconductor technology, security, system design, and cloud computing. As we are living in the world of transformed level with the gadgets and other innovative materials, example, virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, 3D printing technologies are giving, and automated cars, which are going to drive in near future. Our life is going to become very sophisticated without manual driving, and drone technology, solar energy, and so on. Robotics, as well as other components like big data source, cloud computing, data analytics, blockchain system, etc. The smart city is going to provide the necessary infrastructure where the energy challenges are really the worrying part. So we are concentrating on renewable energy source from different directions and dimensions: wind energy, solar energy, and tidal energy, and so on. So these are all the values going to add the real solution for the energy challenges. The infrastructures, deliberately, they are requiring a lot of energy, which are consumed by various equipments and other components. Here it is the graphic illustration about the smart city, where different kind of components, features, supports are involved together. The global economy in 2043 is going to project for another $100 trillion. So there are a lot of industrial components, industrial sectors are going to participate. For example, the energy sources, healthcare sectors, financial supports, food and agriculture, construction industry, real estate, shipping and logistics, waste management, travel and tourism, etc. Even the education sector as well. India is going to achieve the $5.6 trillion in 2028, whereas we are having nearly 4 trillion as of now. We have to focus different components which are very much involved for this kind of transformation to achieve at least $30 trillion in the future. Mixed economy, infrastructure development, and digitalization, the adaptation of digital technologies, rapid growth for the urban areas. We have to create the hub for startup companies and using the modern technology for the futuristic vision to achieve. We can focus for 9 pillars of Digital India, where the broadband is the biggest support. We are using the mobile and other gadgets. Without broadband support, it is very difficult. Public internet, information to circulate for each and everyone. Early harvest for the programs which are very much required for the basic elements. Universal access to connect through the smartphone. IT for different kind of job sources and resources. E-current in the electronic delivery of services, e-governance and electronic manufacturing to target for net zero solutions. The energy, Singapore has achieved the greater support for solar power sources to generate the green energy sources. They are having the world's largest floating solar platforms. That is the way they are preparing their resources to become more productive and support to the energy requirements. Solar Energy Research Institute of Singapore is greatly supporting for their full-fledged support to the need of the hours. There are a lot of companies which are required and the early stages of the way, how do they procure this energy for futuristic development in the country. Singapore University of Technology Design, very well designed in such a way to provide the need of the hours. They are supporting a lot for nurturing the young brains to focus for green energy or green building kind of supports in the local scenario. And it is also providing the innovations to develop the new concepts, new materials or new equipments which are going to add on this green building environment. The role of agriculture we cannot omit because it is the backbone and support to the human life. Without agricultural products, we can't think and live worthy manner in the globe. The world economy also depending on the agriculture. It is the major part to provide for the people life. At the same time, the smart farming is the criteria we have to consider for accommodating the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence-based sustainable agriculture. Global vertical farming solutions are going to add on value where they are using different kind of automated equipments we can see in this picture. Recently, we visited the new Hyundai Motor Group Innovation Center where the new modern vehicles are produced in manufactured in Singapore. As per their CSR value, corporate social responsibility, they are creating this particular simulation place for the vertical garden using machine power rather than the manual resources. So it is the greater idea and model for each and everyone to think and prosperous in future. Sustainable development goals to accommodate a lot of things to the agricultural environment. It is the great opportunity for the sustainable cropping systems, ecosystem management, precision agriculture, agroecological service, and sustainable agriculture for each and everyone. This is the model of plant factory where the vertical platforms are providing high yielding kind of opportunity for the agriculture resources. This is the residential area of Singapore atmosphere where the rooftop of the car park, multi-story car park, they are enabling this vertical garden for producing the green leaves. Integrated farming also one of the support where the hydroponics are growing and the water is used for fish culture. So we could think and prosper well the hybrid model to produce a lot of secure food productions. This is another model industry, Kinyan Agrotech Farm. They produce the wheat grass and the chana grass for healthy drinks to drink by the people. And they are also considering different kind of plants and mushroom growth in the particular area. Students are visiting and enabling the conditions to understand better about the farm. Hay dairy, goat farm. The goat milk is a consumable thing for the Chinese. So they are using the fresh goat milk to consume every day. This farm is serving the need of the people to use from different stores. Waste management also one of the biggest support for sustainability. There are a lot of innovations and other ideas procuring from different sources. Singapore is very clean and green city. Every day the waste materials collected from residential area and industrial area accumulated in the incineration plant where the recyclable, non-recyclable materials are separated. Non-recyclable materials are incinerated and getting into the waste, the ash, and they are collecting all the waste and transporting to this particular manual island, man-made island, Semaku. It is 30 kilometers away from Singapore. This is the first of its kind in the world using the waste material dumped and created the island, man-made island. At the same time, we have to focus for the economy by using different kind of nanomaterials and other important materials which are providing the support for various sectors like aerospace, automotive industry, medical industry, energy and power productions, electronics manufacturing like semiconductors and so on. The global biodegradable polymers market also getting increase in the economical value. So we have to think and prosper well through finding out the novel innovative materials going to add on value in these particular sectors. The biodegradation is soil protection and environmental protection. The biopolymers are very user friendly. There are several products already in the condition of using, but we have to think for the futuristic model or futuristic material which are going to provide the environment to get protected and also the people, those who are having the good health in future. There are a lot of products coming from animal sources and plant sources. We have to think and procure these kind of source materials which are going to add on real value in the medical field, nutritional field, nutraceutical fields, and other industrial value addition kind of supports. Industrial applications of nano biomaterials are very high value added. Like the diagnostic industry, they are using different kind of materials. Cancer therapy also, they are using anti-cancer medicines, anti-cancer supplements. At the same time, different synthetic materials are modeled, the way they design from the original model from the natural products. When they wanted to go for the large scales, they are going for the synthetic level to produce in a high volume. Pharmacy and medical industries are using these kind of secondary metabolites procured from animal source or plant sources. Wellness and tourism by region, there are a lot of opportunities to emerge and support for the futuristic economical growth. Currently, it is valued under $4.4 trillion, but in future it will be multiplied like 3 times or 4 times as per the need of the people and the need of the hours. Health and wellness industry comprised with various kind of supporting elements like personal care, beauty concern, healthy nutrition, and considering the weight loss kind of supporting materials, physical activity in which like gym and other exercise, wellness tourism also promoting a lot in every region as of now. Public health awareness or personalized medical care are going to become a big growth. Mental wellness or holistic approach for the medical therapies are going to emerge in the next level. What are the top 5 sectors for the 4.2 trillion global wellness economy? Personal care and beauty, healthy eating and nutrition, wellness and tourism, fitness in the mind, body, soul kind of aspects, personalized medical care. These are all the value addition for the futuristic development. At the same time, we have to consider the startup ecosystem. Without startup, we can't think about the growth for the SMEs or large-scale SMEs and multinational companies. So India is having the good prospects and resources for startup hub to create. As of now, we have nearly 100 plus startup companies, but at the same time, it is going to project and increase another 100 over startups. And year 2025, we are expecting something 250 unicorn companies will be emerged. Already we are having these 110 unicorns in India. There are a lot of startups going to emerge in the medical fields, medical technologies or medical equipments, as well as medical therapies. Future hospital is going to emerge with many machines or equipments, accessories, consumables. So very much value added. The surgical procedures may be employed with or engaged with robotic arms like this. Singapore has another dimension for the 3D printing. Singapore Center for 3D Printing has uh, provided this support. It is nearly $80 million worth of the facility supported for the need of the hours in research and innovation to develop for 3D printing. He is Professor Chua Kai Kim. He is the pioneer and the founder for this particular center. And last time Prime Minister Modi visited, they have explained the fly ash how to use for creating these kind of cubicles manufactured by the 3D printing technologies. And we can find out the models for implants and other supports for the need of the ours in the medical field. Startup Hubticity is the supporting service provider for mobile internet and television industry. It's also required for the social concern. A lot of innovative ideas and materials are going to add on for this particular section. And another one is the smart transport system. Singapore is ideally creating the very fine and very useful transportation system, very much affordable by the local people. And it is connected each and every corner in the island city. That is the way and it is green energy sources because it is operated by electrical support. Electricity is used the main support for that. So it is reducing a lot of pollution in the country and also support the fast and efficient transportation for the people. Another one is the Energy Research Institute supporting the innovative product and the equipments for the transportation. This is manless driving vehicle. They are going to find out some solution for the bus transport without driver. And that MRT system also, the engines, they don't have manpower source to support. It is automated, centralized control. The same way, the vehicles are supporting inside the campus of now without manual driving. The smart nation is having different ideas in comparison with formulating the one smart nation. There are a lot of things are available between interagency support, interagency collaborations, infrastructures management system, service to the citizens, law enforcement, information sharing, emergency and disaster management, public administration, where it is comprised with the smart material, smart solutions procured from the digital equipments and digital support. We could see the major three sectors formulating the visionary smart nation: smart logistics, smart health assistance, smart nation technological challenges, which are going to support by these main factors: smart factory, smart grid, smart community, smart hospitality, smart transportation, smart warehouse, and smart healthcare. We could see the amazing architectures which are providing the necessary support for the residents who can live and prosper well for their day-to-day life. These are all the high-rise building and engagement, enrichment, amusement, all kind of facilities are available in Singapore. This Changi International Airport is one among the best in the world as of now. The infrastructures are very much attractive, very much useful for the people to entertain as well as shopping in the campus. Nightlife in Singapore, power production is provided by 24/7 kind of support. So the nightlife in Singapore is really amazing. It is providing all sort of support for the people to enjoy in the moments. Singapore Polyclinic, General Polyclinic, earlier they don't have all the digitalized conditions to support, but now it is formulated with the digital support. So they don't have the physical document to see the patient's records and other things. It is all digitalized and shared among the different sections. Singapore is focusing for the logistics and supply chain kind of business, and it is a very pioneering field for them. Their main economy is depending on logistics and supply chain. So they wanted to formulate this megaport in Tuas megaport. It is newly formulated, and it is the world-class facility to support for the import and export of materials to the shipping. So it is mostly automated equipments are used for this particular scope. Electronic road pricing is a charging station available on the specific places, and it is automatically consumed through the portals, the payment portals. From the electronic card inserted in the car, automatically it is paying to the place. And the surveillance robot used for police forces. Recently, the Asian Summit, they use this robots for surveillance and security purpose. ASTAR is the premier research institute. They are providing this accelerator platform to connect with the ASTAR scientists for those industries who wanted to use the solutions or any problem-solving situation through the research and innovation kind of support. They used to work together for joint projects, and they are answering for the individual members' problem or the industrial solutions to provide for their problem to solve. And government is providing the necessary grants or support for those kind of aspects. A model factory simulation is available in Singapore for equipping well for the required model equipments, which are very much automated to reduce the manpower cost and increasing the productivity in the manufacturing sectors. Government is formulating and supporting the necessary grants and other funding supports for those kind of manufacturing industry to concentrate for the transformation of model factory. Professional services equipping on different services like consulting, accounts, legal, advertisement, and architecture or any engineering solutions. Singapore is ideally attracting the world talents who are pioneering in the professional services. So it is a great opportunity for them. And their education industries are world-class. Now NUS, National University of Singapore is ranked under QS ranking is 8, and Asia Pacific it is topper. Like that, different kind of polytechnic and other higher learning institutes are providing the necessary support for the human resources to develop and support for the national needs. How to build an entrepreneurial university? We have to think and prosper well. Institute-industry partnership will enable and making them to transform to the entrepreneurial university level. So we are supporting for those institutions who wanted to procure the industrial support as per the need of ours. We will provide a lot of solutions and consulting services for this kind of transformation to the institutions. Research innovation is very much demanded as of now. National Research Foundation under the Prime Minister Office provided the support for the higher education environment. Also, the scientists who wanted to procure the support to find out the solution for the problems to address. Lee Kang Chiang School of Medicine, they are providing the research teams for creating the values using different kind of technologies adapted for the medical field and the therapeutic environments. Interdisciplinary research institute research programs are pointed out for different kind of sections like energy storages, renewable energy source, multi-energy systems, future mobility solutions. Like earlier, we saw the MRT system and manless driving vehicle, maritime clean energy solution, smart sustainable and building technologies, green building solutions, renewables and low carbon emission. Now, Singapore is pointed out the green solution to reduce the carbon emission. They are very much concerned about that to reduce the global warming through their investments. Nanyang Technological University Institute of Science and Technology in Humanity, because now it is the war between human resource and machine resource. At the same time, we have to consider the policies and other sources which are going to support the humanity kind of thing, how to protect the human resource for engaging and enabling in this kind of competitive place. Building Construction Authority is providing the green solutions, and they wanted to reduce the water, energy, material to consume for building construction, reduce the hidden environment to collide together, and increase the indoor environmental quality. Current new world is full of these kind of equipments, gadgets, and other supports. So we are living in the connected world rather than the closed world. In future, there are a lot of supports and emerging things are going to come with the humanoid robots in defense or any logistics supplies or any other sources to answer for human queries. So these are all the value addition for the future. Lot of researchers and innovative things are coming out. The best example is Sophia. The humanoid robot is answering to us for many things. Most valuable companies are created from the technology adoptions. These are all the companies are contributing a lot for trillion-dollar economy. So we can't omit the technology. Without technology, we can't able to support for the futuristic companies which are getting high value like Google, Amazon, Tesla, or Microsoft, or any other companies who are in the Fortune 500 section. Global Innovation Index, we have to focus. Currently, the North America and the European companies, European countries are leading her rather than China in the Asia Pacific region. And other sectors we have to consider for different developing countries, including India. So I hope in future it will be transformed through the Sustainable Development Goals to be adopted by developing countries to achieve the success in this particular innovation index. Visualizing the world's most innovative economies. As of now, we have to focus for many things, but Japan, Germany, and other countries are leading for this kind of things. But at the same time, we have to focus very well for developing country how to achieve the goal sets in this kind of scenario. Now we are having this $100 trillion, and as of now, and in future 2050, it would be becoming like $250 trillion. So it is the time for us how to focus for Indian scenario to transform and catch up at least another 4 to 5 times higher than the current valuation of $1 trillion GDP in India. So that's why I am also involving with the different kind of activities, engaging different kind of supports through our partners and collaborators for the companies as well as the institutions which are going to procure the support and enabling them to go and develop in the next level. Our ACE International is providing all this support through the products to become business excellence services. We are improving the performance value for the business as well as the people through our skills development support, training provision, workshop, conference, or seminar talks like this. Business focus, education, research, and entrepreneurship. The triangle will make and support the excellent scenario for the people to transform the culture, adapting with the technology, comprising with the people. Market focus, institutions and industries are the major market focus for us. And these are all the technological supports we procure for smart living experience, smart city development, smart performing kind of aspects. STEM education to support for the schools and higher education institutions. And we are arranging the educational tools, faculty development programs, internship opportunity, conducting collaborated programs for workshop, conference, award reward programs. These are all the 4 books we already published, and it is available in the ebook source. Anybody wanted, I will support and send this particular thing to you. Thank you for providing this nice opportunity and patiently listening my topic. Is there any queries or questions? And ready to answer for that. Once again, I thank.
Wow,
Edufam
that's really great.
International.
Yeah. Great, great, great. It was so informative. It was so like soothing to the eyes. The visuals were so perfect. That's really, thank you very much. Give a big round of applause to Dr. B. Ramanathan, who has presented such a fabulous presentation highlighting what Singapore is doing in the field of sustainability, especially in the industry, business, and innovation. Now we will take 5 minutes for the question, answers, and interaction before we move to the next agenda of today's meeting. Who wants to share, add on, or ask questions? Yes, Mr. Partha, please go ahead.
Dr. Ramanathan, thank you so much for very informative talk and presentation.
Thank you.
And since you also know India very well, one of the greatest concerns from one of the slides on your points, I picked up a man-made island which was created with the waste. Sir, in the greatest concern for us in India now is the urban waste management. Billions of metric tons of urban waste is getting created every day in our country, especially taking the 10 large cities in the country. So what is your advice to this country, and how would you like to work with the governments of the particular states?
So wonderful question. I always think about this particular thing in the village level to the urban level. How do we segregate the waste, recyclable and non-recyclable, and engaging the practices for the people to sort it out, to put in the recyclable bin, non-recyclable bin, and the non-recyclable one, we can engage such kind of activities similar like Singapore. The incinerated kind of environment is producing the power source for Singapore. Even the 24/7 power source, it is not coming from atomic power stations or something. It is coming out from the reducing the waste by incineration in the particular section. It's thermal plant kind of thing. So the waste ash they are using for multiple scenario, and especially they are procuring and supporting for creating an island. And it is not for people living island, but now they are putting solar power over there. So it is the solar field for them. And also they are going to make some kind of entertainment scenario over there. But it is highly protected and secured. It would not affect the human health because it is comprising all polluted materials and other things. So they don't want to take that kind of risk, but it is ongoing. The research and supporting elements are ongoing. Now they are finding out other alternatives to support for the manufacturing industries should not pollute the environment. Such kind of plastics and other materials.
Thank you, Dr. Ram. We have another participant from Maldives, where we all are going on 12th April, inshallah. And she is going to be our host over there. So we have Hina Khalid, and Hina Khalid has raised the hand. Yes, Miss Hina Khalid, what do you want to say, ask, or add on?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. When you said about the bringing up the island, I think it's a good idea even to have a look at what Maldives have achieved all these days, long time at President Mamoon time. There is one island, existing island, Tila Fushi. If you could research and see how that island is developed, it's all from waste. It started from waste. But yes, segregation has issues, other things are there. But the place is in usable position right now. And I have seen in your presentation a lot of references given to the Indian concept. I know there's a strong relation to Singapore and India, but I think even Maldives also look from a, how do I put in? When we think of good governancing, we always prefer Singapore, the way how the smart ways how they put things. But for me, I would like to just proudly say that Maldives actually did start the Tilafush project, and it is already in place and in use. So it would be nice to actually see to the concept as well when this project is going on. I'm quite interested. I didn't hear about this early, but I would really love to do, as I'm in the process of doing my PhD, completing it now, although most of it is done, but somehow I think I would look into it. And thank you for the inspirational presentation today. It was very informative. Thank you.
Thank you. That's why we all are going to see that, whatever you have mentioned. Yes, Mr. Nara.
Oh,
over to
yes.
Yes, a
I
quick.
think I should arrange one trip at your time when you come. I
Yes,
definitely will arrange it. Yes, it's a promise.
thank
Quick
you.
one.
Now,
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Quick
Yeah.
one, Dr. Ram. I think it was really wonderful. It's full of packed information, every slide. And I've not seen a lot of this information, even I'm very so close to Singapore, but this is really wonderful. I had just one quick question regarding carbon credit. And many people around the world are talking about carbon credits. And are you familiar? Is Singapore receiving already carbon credits for all of this fantastic work that's actually being done and all of these sustainable related issues?
Yeah, they are making Jetoba field, Jetoba oil extraction, Jetoba seeds. They are procuring the lands from African side and other countries like Indonesia. They are creating the land with the Jetoba field, and they are supporting the carbon credits. Any manufacturing is violating to emit the carbon, they can buy the carbon credits from them. So
Okay.
such kind of way, and other agricultural fields, the large scale of fields, I approached that time. They are making the sense like 5,000 hectares minimum for producing this kind of field in Jetoba. It is pioneering and supporting for aircraft fuel, the white petrol. So that kind of
Okay.
way they
Very
are.
good.
Plans.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Once again, a big round of applause to Dr. Balakrishnan Ramanathan from Singapore. And we are very honored, and we hope that you are going to continue giving us the lots of wisdom and lots of information about the smart country, smart city Singapore.